Back again with another video. This video we gonna talk about Man U Samuel full game walkthrough. I'm gonna show a couple of clips and explain what's going on. So let's get to it.
Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a...
So I'm gonna start right there. So he called him a hopeless young freeloader, and because this guy is rich, he been rich from birth, and he basically been spoiled his whole life and have everything his way. And in Matthew 19:24, it says, "Hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God." And these type of people can be people that's like famous, that from birth their family's been rich after generation and generation. It could be people that get rich now, or have businesses, or like, work with major companies, making really good money. So I'm gonna keep playing the clip.
fancy cup of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But a figurative spoon that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents.
See the wealth and attention.
And their butlers. And their butlers' parents.
Generations.
You're a douche, aren't you, Sam?
See, that's what I mean, from like generations, or like people, families over the years, or generations that have wealth and kept passing it down and passing it down. And most of the kids, turns out like him, like he has a girlfriend that he doesn't pay any attention to.
Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend. Also not being...
I'm gonna stop right there. Sam's girlfriend is a man. Clearly you can see that's a man. But they do... I started to see this in a lot of video games days, where they have women more masculine, like men. Like another one, like Tomb Raider, or it's a lot of other games where you think they're women because they have a curve and they have long hair. And your mind already magically think that, oh, that's supposed to be a woman. That is a woman. But really, in these games that they make, it's really transgender man turning himself into women, into video games. They do it in movies and other type of shows, but now they're starting to like push it through video games, because you can see this a tranny in a video game.
Heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row.
So she really still with this man for all these years, that forgot her birthday, no paid no attention because he probably sleeping with other women. I guess she's feeling hurt and like stupid because she with him because he's a billionaire. But now she got fed up, or he.
Sam's girlfriend is upset. As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that. Instead, he decides to lay this gem.
Things just work out for me, baby. I
See,
can't just
he all
run
about
around
himself,
and do
only
stuff
care about
and end
himself.
up with a limp spine or
Then,
something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago.
These the type people that don't care about their employees. Don't care about their employees. Treat their employees like crap, like they so higher above them, like they are some type of god or something. These are the type of dudes and people that own like major businesses, factories and stuff like that. Like the place I work at, one of the bosses, the head bosses, was cussing out one of his employees, saying F this, F that, and stuff like that. It's like, I don't care how cool you think we are or we are. Like, we at work, you know, you don't cuss out people, your employees like that, that's helping you push your business, helping you to grow your business and bringing in money. Because without them answering them calls and doing their part, you won't have money. You would be stressed out and bugged out and wouldn't know how to run your company. But these are the type of rich people that, you know, walk around basically like they guys, like they owning something and running things. And a lot of times they put more of these people on TV because they want you to be arrogant, selfish, just like them. Because you end up growing up like, well, I got treated like that when I was working at so-and-so place, you know, when I was doing this, you know, and that stays in your heart. And when you get to that position in your life, you become just like how that person who treats you. Just like in relationships, you know, like he might get another boyfriend or whatever, and she might treat the good guy like crap because she been hurt by this guy. They never pay her no attention. But she finds somebody else and torture them and do the same thing to them, maybe cheat on them or break their heart because she's still heartbroken over what her ex did. And it's like, you choose to date that person from the get-go. You already knew from the jump street. Like, stop acting like you don't know. You already knew from the jump street that person wasn't good for you. He missed 3 of your birthdays. Seriously, that person still care about you? See, sex only goes so far, and when at the end of the day, you're gonna want that trust. You're gonna want that love. You're gonna want that somebody to be there for you. You know, over time, that money gonna wear out. You'll start to have to care about it. You're gonna be flooded so much, you're gonna get to a point where, okay, I need love. You know, because you're a human being. But anyway. So we're gonna go do a brief review. So she knocks him out, and so he you know, pay the guy. He this part right here, he goes back and pay the guy the money that he forgets. So he goes out, and he gets hit by a truck, and he makes his way to hell. So this is the road to hell. So right now, he already got hit by the car. Now he's making his way to hell. So now he's making his way to hell. And now he's
Cash on him.
he gets to hell.
Then he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better. He checks out that horrible sound. The source of the sound is not...
So he runs to
None other
this
than
guy.
obliteration and oblivion, extermination and extinction, the end, decease and demise, the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper.
Death. He's
Death. The Grim Reaper. He's considered Satan, but he considered like right under above the devil. Basically said, let me say, he's a demon working for Satan. And his job is to send people to hell. And so, yeah. So we gonna keep going.
trying to do a kickflip on a skateboard and is dressed like a douchebag.
And if you can read his shirt, it said death for life, meaning he's in hell for life, for eternity. And the second death, and then the Bible talks about the second death, is the people that's going to the lake of fire, you know, death. So it's something else I wanted to explain.
Alright, man, it decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life.
A shred of life.
Every soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency.
So the
Followed
first
by
one they about to
quality of
show,
life, School of Life.
it's the money. In Satan we trust. On your dollar bill, it say in God we trust. It's really The God for money is Satan. They just put God to make you to make God look bad, because there's only one God. You know, it make you think of Yahweh. Yahweh is Christ's real name. People put Jesus in the Bible, but people may know as God is pagan. It's not Jesus' name. It's not the Christ name. His real name is Yahweh. But you see how they got Satan we trust. That's what it really said on your dollar bill. And they got Satan in the bathtub. That's why you see a lot of rap artists and pop stars take pictures in the bathtub, because they're showing their allegiance and their toll and their loyalty to Satan. That's why you see Satan in the bathtub. And this one is school.
Sound of life, meaning.
This one is school. You know, it's hard to see it, but this one says school of life. And you see Satan with a college graduation hat on, because that's why you're really not supposed to be going to college, but the world programming where it forces you to go to college, and it takes away your belief and your strength for Jesus to focus on the career and make that make life all about what you went to school for. And my experience of life, I seen a lot of people that graduated, school. They got a lot of pride, think they are that, take their job very seriously. They so focused on their job because they work so hard for this, and they put themselves in major debt. That's all I hear about, people in debt because of school. They put you in major debt, and you focus on your job more than Yahweh. So that's why you see Satan with that cap on. But this is how the world is. I mean, if God decides to send you to college for whatever reason in His plan, and you know that it's His will for you to help people, and etc., then that's fine. But most people go to school because they want a better life. They don't want to be bums, or they really want to be a police officer or a nurse or stuff like that. But that's what they're showing you. And it's crazy that, I went to school and I had to leave school because I wasn't ready, and a whole bunch of spiritual things was going on inside my life. But yeah, this college and stuff is nothing but set up for the devil, set up by the devil to keep you away from God, to be focused on his career, to stress you out and all this other stuff. He'll do anything to keep you away from God, rather going to school, giving you a job at a mechanic, jobs where you don't have no time to gather yourself and find yourself. That's why you have so many followers out these days. People doing what this person do, because they don't have time, or they don't have the effort and strength, because the devil is draining that from you by putting all this negativity and evil stuff in your brain, and want to be popular and have subscribers and have fans and stuff like that. That's taking you away from Yahweh. So he's using every single tactic that it is. And now this one, the sound of life, which is music. You see the music notes, the kind of numbers in a way. But the sound of life, he using these texts to sing you to hell. The sound of life is music. All these rap artists, singers, pop artists, rock artists, jazz, everything you think of. There's nobody talking about Yahweh on his song. It's music of the devil. I mean, it's hard to soak it in and face the fact that these things going on, because you've been lied to your whole life, and the demonic evil is so much for your brain. It's really like mind-boggling and straining and depression. Because you see this demonic evil, it just hard to like, man, this does really happen, and it changes your whole way of thinking of life. But that's why they got the money up there, because music also that the devil is using, and money. A lot of videos, they show a lot of money, a lot of girls and stuff like that, just to send you to hell also. That's why you have the sound of life.
Of life and thug life.
Now you got the meaning of life, and you have a sperm, which is babies. And people that have babies out of wedlock, out of marriage, that's what the devil wants you to do, because it's a better chance that he can send your child to hell and manipulate them for you to be depressed and stressed out. You know, you lose control of your child. You can't control them. You didn't talk to them enough. You didn't share Yahweh enough for them and stuff like that. So if he can have you to have sex out of marriage and have a baby out of a marriage, that's what he wants you to do. That's why you have that sperm, the meaning of life. The meaning of life is that sperm. He wants that child. He wants that sperm to send them to hell. And later on in the video that, you know, it's gonna show you what I'm talking about. And the last point right here, I don't know if you can see it, is the thug of life. You know, thug meaning like, you know, in Kendrick Lamar Lucy video, Lucy is Lucifer's name, or Lucy song. I gotta do a review over that. But the thug of life, you know, he talks about how the devil is a thug, you know, a gangster. He's a G, you know, and that's what people said he's supposed to be famous, to be like the devil, to be gangsters, to be able to control things, control women, control the, you know, just to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like Rich Ross probably said it best. You know, being a boss, being a CEO, be able to have things in life that normal people or very few people will achieve in life.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my supervision, bro.
So basically his money, his wealth sent him to hell. And these are what a lot of these rich people, famous people are going. So he offered him the deal for him to go back to life, but on the one condition, to be ill, you know, the ill of his choice. And so his money would try to get him, you know, back, you know, to life. But his money give him a better place in hell. And it's kind of manipulating, because in hell, it don't matter what part you in the hell, you're gonna be burning, you're gonna be in fire. You know, into the second coming of God, and everybody that's in hell gonna be into the lake of fire. But yeah, they have jobs in hell, and it's different type of jobs. It's not jobs on earth like how you have it now. You're gonna be in fire, you're gonna be in pain, you're gonna be tortured. They might have you pick up rocks, you know, and like carry crosshair for no reason. Why is a knife in your back? You mean hell is hell, you know. You have work, they gonna be teasing you, torturing you and stuff like that. But I guess his wealth give you a better position in hell, as you can say. And it sounds like, oh man, you know, that sounds good, but it's not. You know, it's really complicated to explain. I'm trying to explain the best way I can. But yeah, it's just no good either way. So, let's go to the
are forced to get a job and become functioning souls of society.
So all the people that go to hell have to have a job. You know, functioning souls that's in hell. You see, you know, you got a thief right there. People that steal, of course he's in hell. You have a smoker right there, burnt himself up, lungs, everything. You have like a toxic guy, probably a guy that been he got toxicness in because he probably been like drinking or doing drugs. He got a job with a chainsaw there that probably killed himself, probably cut his head off. That, you know, it's representing suicide, people that suicide themselves. You have a guy with a steering wheel in his hand, and he got to a car crash and hit a tree and stuff like that, and you see it's all through his head and stuff like that. But yeah, these people are forced to get a job in hell, and this is like another worker of Satan. And you know, he have a list in his hand that tells everything you did in your life, what jobs you worked at, what all that you did, and you get placed in a certain spot of hell.
For most people, this is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his...
See, he said most people this is okay because they have to. You know, they don't have a benefit like Sam have. Sam like, oh, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to work and slave and burn like that. So the next thing he gonna do, he gonna try to pay his way. You know, instead of getting a better spot in hell, he gonna use it to get back alive on earth. And this is an example that the devil and demons can resurrect you back to life. These are the people right now, excuse me, right now, Selma's probably in the hospital, you know, probably dead. You know how you got them people that, you know, on a coma or dead, and they somehow come back alive by a miracle and stuff like that, or be in coma for like, you know, months or even years, stuff like that. This was Sam in, and he gonna give up his basically his soul to go back to earth to basically work for the devil, basically, because he said, I'm not about to do that. But let's keep going.
Shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before.
Hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job.
He keeps the last shred for the next time he meets the gatekeeper of hell, whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually.
See, he only got to do these deals annually. What he meaning, he's saying that he don't do these deals all the time. So it's certain type of people that the devil wants to keep pushing his agenda. You have some demons on lower levels and some demons on higher levels. It's like people, like regular people, the devil don't need you at all. You know, he just throw you right into hell. But people that he can use to push his evil agenda, he gonna give them more wealth and more chances than a normal person. Because the devil is favoritism, people. You know, we all know that Yahweh is not favoritism. He give everyone according to his works. But, you know, devil is favoritism. So, basically, that's what he's talking about. So he goes back to earth, and, you know, he's really sick, you know, crumbled up. He got a blue face, and he has to survive, I think, 48 hours. If he died, he basically take all his money and he go to hell for eternity, because he gave him a chance that he wanted to keep him alive the rest. He want to stay alive the rest of his life. So the devil gave him an opportunity to do that, but he just can't die. So in this whole video, he have to keep breathing because he can't let his face get real blue, or if he died, then he go to hell. And so you know, he cleans himself up, get dressed. Just skip on down. And so he teaches him how to drive again. So here's a really part I want to get into.
Oh, crazy gang member.
Bear with me, I know this video
Excuse
is long.
Me, you be a crazy gang member? Ooh, don't you worry, I know where the crazy gang members be.
To Death's surprise and Sam's relief,
See, gang members.
are lying dead on the ground. This
See
is
all them
where
people lying
death
dead on the
notices
ground?
a
Them the people in the
distinct
hood that's dying
distance.
What be the
over
deal,
gang
bro?
violence
Why be
because
there?
of demons.
The silhouette is contention.
And now you might
and
about to make the demon
bloodshed and hostility.
that's making people
strife and strike, struggle, battle.
kill them all. This the demon. Her name is War. She's going around killing people. She going to different people's bodies and killing people. But they showing her as a spirit, which you can see her as killing people. And this is why people have war, like World War II. People going to Afghanistan and stuff like that and killing each other and blowing each other up and stuff like that over property and gas, where you always got to make agreement. But the devil's controlling all that, and them people that dying over there, I'm sorry, you're going to hell. And the Bible clearly says thou shalt not kill. It don't matter if you protect your country or not. You have a chance, you have an option not to go over there at all, but you choose to go over there. And that's just the fact of it. You're killing people, whether if you protecting our country or not. If we have to die because the devil want us to die, it have to be that way. You know, but you choosing to be in the army and choosing to go over there and stuff like that, and risking your lives and making your family sad that you far away. You leaving your wife and kids. Like, I don't understand what man leaves their wife and kids to go to an army and fight and kill people. Like, you have to be mentally messed up, mentally destroyed to leave your family and go kill somebody. I cannot go to war. They might just come into my house and shoot me in my head, because I'm not killing nobody. to go to hell over it. And this is the demon called war. It's going around killing people and sending people to hell, sending people to jail for life. This is the demon. I just want to touch on that part. That's why you see all them dead people. So Sam goes to work, and he work at this robot manufacturer. They create robots, and it shows people that are robot, and that's what the devil want people to make. He wanted to make them half robot and half human. So that's who he worked for. He worked for a robot company. He worked for the devil company. That's why he the only one that got an opportunity to come back to life, because the devil needs him to prosper. You know? So this is who he worked for. His daddy is really rich, and it talks about him playing a video game. He addicted to this video game that, you know, he probably gonna be tortured in hell trying to beat the high score on this video game. So, you know, so he goes down, you know, trying to fix the androids or robots or whatever. And so right here, the devil did he flipped off his skateboard and hit the green potion, and
Be talking about, dude.
it got all into the robots, and the robots escaped it, and they start going after the children. This is what the devil wants. He wants children. He wants little kids. But the only twist of this, they go and try to stop the kids from dying by killing these robots. See, they manipulating and tricking your mind. Cause it's like, why demon robots will go kill kids, and knowing that they automatically gonna go to heaven. And so, right here is when they blew up the daycare. They blew up the daycare and 300 kids died. And this demon didn't care at all. But now, when he get to hell, when he go meet Satan right here, he gets mad.
And where did you get 300 shreds? If you didn't steal them from me.
See right here, the devil get mad because he said, now 300 kids are in heaven, and he lost 300 souls. Cause he probably had a great chance. He got the snake, the garden of you know, Eve. Anyway, but yeah, he gets mad and he says that he's mad because he lost 300 souls that went to heaven because they were too young to sin. Letting you know that babies do go to heaven if a baby do die, because babies do not sin. So the devil is mad that he lost 300 souls, and he want those souls back, because 9 times out of 10 he probably can get all 3 of them kids to go to hell throughout their life. I'm telling you, the devil used all these tactics, these college, these people forcing you to go to school and better your life and get you in, and that is all programmed to mess up your life. That's how people stressed out. People live in their 50s and 60s and 40s, still haven't paid off their college stuff and so many bills. They gotta work, but you can't even enjoy your career because you got so many freaking bills. And on top of that, you want a nice car, you want a nice house, you want to have kids. That's why kids could be a blessing and kids could be a curse. Because when you bring a soul into this world, eventually if that kid's soul gonna be on their own, and if they turn out not being a follower of Yahweh, it's a great chance you go to hell, and then they want to ride they in hell because you birthed them. So be careful when you have kids by people, certain people that's possessed and have demons inside of them. You know, and you're bringing a soul in this world, and if they go to hell, you brought them into this world, but their choices is all up to them as well. So right here, the war come back and send him to hell, and he don't have enough money because he gave all his money up. So he gets sent to jail again, I mean, he get judged for the first time. So the Grim Reaper come back, you know, try to fight, get him out of jail. But it's a part here I want to show you.
As the still warm insides of the guard squeeze against Sam's skin, he thinks about how lucky he is to be.
I don't know if you can see it right there, but that's the upside down pentagram. The Baphomet, that's the Baphomet right there. So letting you stuff is real, because I got another video where I'm in a cemetery and I have people that take the devil to hell with them and worship him, you know, in your regular neighborhoods, in your churches, you know, around you, you know, people worship him. So don't think this stuff is hidden or is in Hollywood or special places. It's everywhere, and I stay in Ohio.
Rich, so we can pay for all the hours of therapy after this.
See, you see it right there. It's the upside down go head. I just want to point that out before I forget. So, you know, he goes on fighting these demons. You know, I want to talk about demons do fight each other. Demons too hate each other. They fight over people's bodies. They fight over certain things. They like beautiful women. They like to be inside beautiful women. They like to be inside rich people, powerful people, people that, you know, a demon are ugly. They're disgusting. You know, they would like to be into somebody that's pretty, you know, long hair, you know, light blue eyes, hazel eyes, you know, curves, thickness, you know, muscular, bodybuilder. They like stuff like that. Why wouldn't they? They ugly. They disgusting creatures. So right here, he starts to fight the devil. Bear with me, you guys. I know this is a long video, but I have to break this down. So right here, he starts to fight the Satan. You know, so he starts to fight him, and he doesn't destroy him. This is the first game I've seen that you don't destroy the devil. Most games they destroy the devil, but really you can't destroy the devil. Let me see. Here's another part. You know, let me see.
A bad place to be.
But that's 300 orphans and 300 shreds. I've been saving up for an eternity. Oh, fine.
And so Sam gets resurrected for the last time.
So he get resurrected back to his last life. Back to his life. You know, he said he been keeping 300 souls. Them is build up souls for generations and centuries. You know, they build them up. They take pride in having souls. To see people burn in hell, you know, and it's crazy, man. It gives me a headache thinking about this and doing these videos about this. But I have to show this, you know, I have to do God's will. But yeah, you know, he get resurrected back to life. He get to live the rest of his life, you know, into the end of his life. When he die, you know, he goes to hell. But a lot of these people do get granted long life when they sell their soul to Satan. You know, keep doing his agenda, keep worshiping him. You know, he's favoritism. Some people he ends shortly. Some people he give them long time. So, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to break that down, you know, in my videos. But I'm already in 33 minutes. But yeah, you know, please share this video with the families and friends or somebody will need it. Until then, you guys will see me next video.